What's going on, guys? Aaron here. Welcome to episode 3 of the Project Art series. So yeah, we're back in the garage today. We're continuing on with the base because as of before we been around, we have these bits ready to be placed onto the base, but I'm gonna have to try and shorten this bit because I've just realised how I realised how that is not straight whatsoever. If you put that against that blue line there, that is definitely not straight. So I'll have to sort that out today as well. And then this is obviously that is the bottom bit at the inside of the base. I think what I'm going to do is try today. I'm going to try and at least glue and nail together those two bits because I need to draw. I need to make the back and the front of them. But I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a side or not. But you know what I mean. They'll have two sides and the bottom bit. And then, of course, after that, we're going to start working on doing the top bits for the trophy. But I still need to go and get myself some like broom handles or something for the bits to stick out. I would show you what bits I mean, but I forgot to bring my paperwork into the garage. So yeah, so we're going to continue on with the base today, and we're going to try and make some progress. Alright, so it's taking me a little bit to try and draw one bit out, but I feel like this bit's going to be too not even straight, but we're making progress because we're making bigger bits for the sides and the back and the bottom bit, because as we know, that bit there is the top, and then the bottom bit I'm gonna have to use like one of those bits down there for the bottom bit. But I'm getting there slowly. I'm gonna work out now whether, you know what, so you guys can see my disappointment in my face. What I'm going to do is hook that on there, what I've been using. That's definitely safe, okay. I'm going to have to do that. Put this against this blue line. Like, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but this is what I'm doing. I'm balancing it up, hang on, like that. And then I'm going to put this up against this one. And it's nearly straight. It's nearly straight. But what I've done is I'm making this one bigger. I'm making the bottom one bigger because you have a small side and then big wide bits at the bottom. That's what I've done so far. Well, it's what I'm thinking of anyway, because you got like these sides, which are like the smaller bits, and you got bigger bits on the side. I think that'll be decent because then it'll give a bit more structure to the trophy, having small bits and bigger bits. Because you've only, I know they should be like the same size and that, but I think making it. Listen to the rain coming down now. Yeah, but I think having a bigger bit and a small bit, it will make the structure a bit stronger for the trophy. So the main base bit, and then obviously, hopefully at some point in this video, if not maybe tomorrow, no, then maybe the next video, be me putting the base all together. So we'll have to see what happens in this video or the next. Okay, so I've got 3 bits done now. Done my 3 bits, and as you can see, the other bit is a little bit bigger than the others, but that doesn't really matter because I don't want it too big because it might go off the main backboard. But all I have to do now is replicate this back bit that I'm holding and cut it out, and then we can start working out where we're going to put them on that board. Not that, right? This board. Where we're going to start putting them on this board for the trophy. That might work, you know. I've just put it on there. Look at the size of that. That might work. Let me just put up against there. Look, if we do that, that's near enough the same size. I just need to work out the sizes of these, and then if this board needs cutting anymore, I will. But this can be like the sidings, and they can be the front. So yeah, it's coming along. As you can see, I'm making progress on making the last bit before I do the bottom bit of the base, because now I've had to cut down on that bit. I've strained it up a bit, so it looks pretty straight to use. It looks pretty straight to me. So all I've got to do now is cut them last 2 bits off, and then I can definitely start working on maybe putting it together. Well, the bottom bit anyway, because then obviously I can either use screws or nails. I think screws would be a better idea, so it stays safe. But I need to be careful when I do screws because I'm not really good at it. But you know, but yeah, once this bit's cut off, I can then start positioning them on the board for the base where the main part trophy is going to sit. But I think what I'm going to do is I think about this overnight, that when looking at other people's trophies of how they've made them, or looking at the actual one, on the actual one there's a circle where the spikes come off. I don't think I'm going to do a circle. I might just do an extra square for the top, but it'd probably be a little bit smaller than that one. It'd be like an inch smaller, I think, for the top, the final top bit, because obviously this bit is the bit that keeps it all together, along with all these bits, and that bit. That's the whole thing it keeps together, and then I'll probably get some glue, stick another bit on top that's an inch smaller, so I'll probably end up doing that. But I know I've got like a load of wood materials and all that down there, but yeah, because I think I might have enough wood there, that one, for the base bottom, and for the little bit top bit as well. I'm not sure, but when I get to that point, I'll work it out. But as far as you guys know, I'm making progress. It's getting there. I'm happy to be doing this project instead of working on that one, because that one will take a long time. I've finally done it. I've cut out the last bit of the base, which is the big bit. So if I get the other big bit, and then see, that's the lanky side, which is this side. So put them together. Kind of same size, but yeah, near enough same size, to be fair. Like, it's a bit, wait, I don't want it to be, it's a little bit off center there, but that doesn't really matter. Well, it might do in the long term, but what we can do is, if I don't have any, if I come to a trophy, I've just seen this over here, so I can use a bit of wood filler, because that'll fill it in, and then shrink and crack resistant. So yeah, I think that'll do me very well if I got a bit of space on the trophy, which I will do. So here's maybe the sides or the front, and here's the other ones as well. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the base, well, the bottom bit of the base, and then use that bit, the doodle side. I'm going to put it all together, pretty much. We're going to sort of figure out how we're going to put it all together, and then we'll start thinking about whether we're going to use screws or nails. And also, do you want to see the satisfying bit? Using the hairdryer, because look at this, I've made all the sawdust. Ready? I don't know which way I'm going to blow it, because I mean it's a pretty mess here, but we'll blow it towards me this way. Ready? There we go. Just clean my workspace off a little bit. Don't want it all messy, do we now? Okay, smoky. So here we go. We're going to work out which bits we want first, for maybe the sides or the back. So obviously these are the bits I've just cut, and they're near enough the same size as each other. So what I need to do is I need to get a small bit like that, and then I need to do sort of something like this. I need to move it towards the middle a little bit, but let me put it on a bit of an angle so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. So that needs to go like that on an angle, and then same again on an angle. I think that will work, you know. That will work. So if we now well, the problem is I don't know how I'm going to put them onto an angle. I might have to use that spare bit of wood I just cut off and then use that to put on an angle. I don't know, because obviously there's so many ways to do it, but I'm trying to think now how I can put it on an angle, because there's no way on earth I can stick that on an angle like that. Well, I mean I could, but I just have to hold it together. And then obviously when it comes to using wood filler, I might have to just fill bits in, but it looks pretty good like that, to be fair. In all fairness, it does look good like that. Because I think that's what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to try and stick them together like that. So if I basically did that and then I did that to start with, I think that'd be a good idea. Because if I did it obviously like that, you guys can't see the other board behind me, but if hang on, yeah, if I did that and then got my other, if I did that and then stuck them together, I can then place the other one on top. So let's do that bit first and then work out how we're going to do this bit next. I'm going to let you guys see the gluing process. Like, I can either use this glue or the wood adhesive glue. I can either use one or two of them. Like, I can use a wood adhesive, which is stronger than the wood itself, so it's stronger than that. But or I could just use normal PVA. And I think what I'm going to do is I might end up using screws, I think, but I just got to be careful. I have to be careful how to screw it into this bit of wood anyway, because obviously look how thin it is, and then you get a screw in it, it's going to mess it up. But we'll have to work out that when it's all dried together, because when it's all dry, then screw it in. I think that'd be a good idea. So obviously this is the big bit I've just been cutting. It doesn't really matter which side I can use. I'm going to use wood adhesive this side and PVA this side, see which one's best, to be fair. Like, actually, I might get a bit of scrap wood from that scrap wood thing and then see which one's better. I think wood adhesive might be the best thing to use, I think, instead of PVA. I know it says PVA strong glue. It says wood, paper, fabric. Yeah, fabric. Colour fabric. Wood adhesive, don't need to use this one up. We'll use wood, because also obviously this project is all wood, so yeah, we'll do it. We're going to jump straight into the gluing process now, even though it's taken me a little while, because obviously I've been messaging my brother. So yeah, we're going to start off with a big bit, which will be, not that one, one of these two. I'm going to start with this bit, and then we're going to use, no, what we'll do is we'll still, I want to stay because I don't want to get glue on me. So what we'll do is we'll get, actually no, we'll get, make sure it's not a big bit, I don't want to glue the big bits together. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll get one of them and then glue it down, so it's like, oh, you guys can't see it, that's what I'm doing. There you go. Yeah, we'll glue it down so it's both like so. And then, obviously when that's dry, I think we'll get the hair dry, just dry it up quicker. We'll do the other side, and then we'll think about putting the lid on top. So obviously we glue down there, boom, boom, like so. Don't know whether I need to put glue on this side or not. We'll do it just for safe measures. So boom, there we go, just for safe measures. And then what we do is, oh no, I've done it the wrong way around, because this is the mesh side. Oh Jesus! You know what I can do? I can just quickly get this planer on there and do it. Okay, so that hasn't worked. What I'll do is I'll get rid of the glue off this side. But obviously, no one's going to see that side anyway when it comes to doing it up, because this side's it's all going to be painted, by the way. But when I come to do the spikes bit, they're going to be spray paint, I think, with a bit of silver spray or something like that. Right, so there we go. I'll take that bit off, and then we'll glue this side instead. That'd be better. There we go then. Okay, there you go. We glue this side, and we've got glue on the big bit. And what we're going to do is do that. Make sure it's straight. Like so. I should have stuck this in the vise so it stayed still. But it's alright. It really isn't, but okay. Yeah, that's going to fall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and stick it in the vise so it sticks. But what I will do is actually, I will try and get a bit that I can make sure it stands up on there. But I don't know, I don't think I've got any bits left from my other stadium. Yeah, you know what, that's a good idea. If I just get a bit of wood I've dropped on the floor, maybe this bit, we can use it like that. You guys can see that. Yeah, we'll use it like that, and then yeah, we'll just simply use this bit because it needs, because obviously it ain't gonna stay up, is it? Realistically, on its own, what do you expect from it? It ain't gonna stay up on its own. And then we'll stick some glue on the side of it as well, because that's where it's gonna stand up on, or use it as weight. Like, this is the bit that's going to really do me head in, because I need to make sure it's all straight, and then give it a bit of support, you know. I'm going to cheer it on and make sure it stays. I didn't think I'd ever get to this point where I'm starting to glue it in this episode, but it is what it is. I'll get there with it. So we'll do that. And I might have to stick a bit more glue just down there, like so. And I hope that I can screw it together, because obviously if it doesn't all screw together, it's all going to fall apart because it's glue. It'll unstick. So I don't want it to fall apart on me, which is my problem. But I might have to use a bit of something. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this. I'm going to use a bit of this so I can just paint a bit of glue down that side, which you guys can see. Just so it gives it a bit of support. I like using the word support. It's cool, isn't it? I should have measured that bit up, because that bit looks fantastic, you know. That support bit I'm on about, because it's helping it stand, so that's good. So that's good. Right, what I'm going to do is, obviously I will let this bit dry. I just need to go and get another bit of support bit, and then we'll glue the other bit, and then we'll let it dry, and then we'll see what we can do afterwards. I don't want to pull it off on its edge, because I can see a little dinky bit here, which, let me just get another small bit, see where it'll end up. Yes, so it's exactly what I thought. So when I come to do it, obviously I'm going to start turning it around and then make sure it stays. But the bit that I've just put here, it's on an edge, like this bit, so we can put wood fill in between there, and then it'd be fantastic. Okay, so I've managed to turn it around without it falling, because of this bit, because this support here. See, if it didn't give it in support, that'd be falling over by now. So I'm glad it's like that. But what I'll do is I'll get the hairdryer on it just to give it a bit dryness, and then because I really want to get this last bit on at some point or other. But I will get there with it. I just need to do this next side, and then probably give it a bit, and then you know it goes from there really. So obviously, same again. We're gonna glue down this bit, like so. There we go. Make sure I don't glue the wrong bit because that's the big bit. And then what I need to do is, which side is it? That side. I think it's that side, yeah. Yeah, it's this side I need to do. It's a good job actually, no, I haven't. Have I? Oh, I haven't. Yeah, I've smoothed on the side so it's easy to grip onto it. So obviously it is that side and I need to glue down. Not that side because it won't look right. So it's definitely that side I need to glue. Like so. Just painting it on near enough. Also, I need to paint, I need to do me support as well. Because obviously, if you don't get support, it's going to fall over. And we don't want that happening. There we go. And then, oh, I've put my finger on the glue bit. It's alright though. It'll be alright. So if I put the support bit on first, so I know where it's going. About there. Oh, hang on. About there. There we go. Then we get this side. I thought I messed up there by putting glue on the wrong bit, but I haven't. So that's good. Hang on. Stick that to that. Like so. Ugh. Make sure it sticks. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is going to need a lot of wood filling, this is. For sure, because there's a big gap. This side. Oh, shit. There's a big gap this side, which I'm going to just paint a bit of glue onto here. But obviously when this is all done, the base bit, I am obviously gonna paint it. But I might even spray paint it gold or whatever the colour the trophy is. But I don't think the PDC will like me, but hey ho. They'll probably ban me from watching darts or something. But this is my take on this is my take on the trophy, so PDC, if you're watching, I'm very sorry. I think when you see like your favourite sports team have a nice trophy, you want one of your own. And obviously when it's hard to get hot. It's hard to get your hands on. So you may as well create your own, aren't you? I thought I messed up again then, because this is the next big bit, which will go on like that. I don't know yet. I don't know how this is going to go on, because obviously this needs to go on like that. I need to balance it out and stuff with the structure stuff again. Please don't fall. It's the last bit I want you to do is to not fall. Because also I've got the support. Ugh. I think that's about right. Yeah, it's about right. That is. I know it might be like a little bit off, but that's fine with me. Obviously, when we come to tip it up, it won't be all squished in. I'll try and move it out a bit and stuff, because obviously it needs to be straight. I admit that doesn't look straight to you guys, but it will look straight when I get to that point, because obviously this is the last bit of support that needs to go on. And like I said, if that goes on like that, it's just not going to look right at all. I'll try and, once it's all dry and stuff, Like, I'll get the hairdryer in a minute, just to help the drying process. We'll try and see if we can put this big bit on, because the last bit I wanted to need is for it to go everywhere, like to fall apart. Okay, so I am going to get the hairdryer in it now, just so I can help the process of it, but I'm going to get my finger on the glue and then just brush it along the edges. So before I do that, so if I do this finger first, even though I've got this wooden bit, but if I get my finger on it first, that's if I can. There we go. Bit of wood, bit of glue finger, glue finger. There we go. Just spread it along the side. It feels a bit weird because it's a bit off this edge a little bit, but it'll do. Do that and then spin it around. We'll do it this side as well, but where I need more of it. God damn it. There we go. Hopefully this glue washes off, because I don't want to have glue fingers for the whole time. There we go. There's that bit. There we go. Just get that bit there. Spot on. Okay, I might have sped that bit up, but what we're going to do is now, I'm going to try and stand it up just to see how it looks. Ready? And bosh. Yeah, it's a bit off-centre, but that's okay for now. But yeah, it's come off a little bit, but it's okay, because we can easily just centre it and glue it back to wherever we need it. But that's how it looks so far. Now when I get this bit on like that, there we go. That'll be the base of the trophy. Pretty big base. I like that. Then we get this bit on top. There you go. How good is that? How good is that looking? I don't think I need to trim any of that off, to be fair. But hey, it's coming along. You gotta give me some credit for that. Wow. I'm actually impressed with myself. I'm really pleased with myself with this, you know, because it's coming along. It's what I wanted. And obviously it's pretty good. And obviously when everything's all dry and stuff, I need to draw around the base so I can get the bottom bit. But hey, you know, that's coming along nicely. Right, so I'm going to leave this to dry because I've not got all four sides on, as much as I really want to right now. But all four sides are just physically not going to fit on at this point. Like, now I'm thinking about it, I want to try and put that on when it's like that, but I don't want to have it to fall apart on me like it just did. Because obviously you saw how happy I was getting with it, because it looked pretty good, didn't it? Just tell me in the comments, it looked really good. Because I didn't expect it to look good. It's near enough the same size, so I mean, if I put that up against there, but that's not the bottom bit, so we'll probably draw that on that bit down there, make that the bottom, and then get some materials to stick to the bottom of it or something. But yeah, this bit might end up going on here, which it will at some point, because I want to let it dry. If it doesn't dry, yeah, I want to let it dry, because look how much glue is still on it. But whilst I've got you guys here, I'm going to try and stick this bit on the main bit, because I've stuck the edges onto it now, and I stuck the support on, so that should be alright. I've just got to make sure it stays, that's the problem. So I did that. did that, and then that. Did the support fall off? It did. Sugar. Okay. Wait, the support might need a bit more glue on it. Sugar! The sides fell. I think I might just let it dry, because obviously it's too wet to stand up. If that's so. I think I'll be happy with just leaving it to dry. Because obviously the 4 sides are done. I should have got the bottom done this episode, but this video's gone too long now, so I've been in here since 13, 14. I've been in here 4 hours, near enough, so it doesn't seem like 4 hours I've been here, because 14. Oh no, I've been here 2 hours, not 4. I think I might have smashed this. Hang on. No. No, I'm just gonna let it all dry, because obviously it doesn't want to stay on. Oh, god damn it! The whole thing's falling apart. I'm gonna let the 2 sides dry, and then next video we'll have it there. So that's the next bit needs to go on. I'm going to just stick the sides back on, and then we'll let it all dry. But I was happy when I put it up on the side and then showed you guys what it looked like. I was happy with what it looked like, so I'm glad that's now a thing. I'm now glad we've made progress with it and got to where I want it to look like. And now I've seen it, because I've seen it in person, of what it will look like with the top on. I'm happy with it. Oh no, don't you fall. I'm going to put it somewhere so it dries overnight, and then next video we'll come to it and we'll think about putting the top on. Well, screws then top, so that'll be sick. I'll have to let that dry like that, and then obviously when I can't get my fingers dirty again, because obviously it needs glue from the sides so it stays up. I remember doing this with my other project. I remember getting the glue on the fingers and then having to paint the glue on, you know. It's because it works like that. Get this bit on. Just don't want it to fall during the middle of the night and when I leave the garage. It literally fell as soon as I pressed stop recording. This bit was going to be hidden. I think once it's dry, I'm going to try to screw it together so it doesn't fall. I think that'd be my best option, is to screw it together so it doesn't all fall apart. But yeah, I'm gonna probably leave the video here, guys, because I've done quite a bit since yesterday. Well, I've done a little bit. I've done about I don't know how much I've done. I've done a little bit more than I did yesterday. That's for sure, because I've got the supports on the inside the stand. I need to stand this bit up and then make sure it stays. If not, we're going to bang it into here so it stays. But yeah, it's a new day. Well, next day after the last part video you saw. I've come to the garage today to see if my base has dried a bit, and I've made a little bit of progress off camera, because I just wanted to make sure it goes well, and it hasn't gone well, but I think there'll be a solution around it, because basically I'll show you what. This is now the base, okay, but you can see the problem as it is, that gap there. I just need to find a way to fill it in. I can use this bit of wood that I've got here, I can pop it like there, but the problem is, with this bit here, I've not even trimmed the edge. Well, I've not even sanded down the edge with that. So it's made it difficult for me to try and stick it down. But yeah, this is now the base. I'm glad it's all dry, but I'm now sticking this bit in. But you can see the support bits in there. They're not really stuck to the edge, as you can see, because obviously because it's now dried up, it won't stick as I want it to. Because I could have waited. No, I could not have waited really, because literally, if I'd waited a little bit more, this support here would have gone right onto there, and it would have made it look good. Whereas that support, I don't know, I would not be able to get my hand in there to stick it down. But I'm going to find a way to try and make this stay up and make this stay up. But for now, it's just glued there for the time being. It's like glued support. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I can't exactly... I mean... No, I can't even do that, really. The only one I can do is that, but I need to stand on this edge here, which is going to be impossible. So, yeah. Now, but you can see where I'm going with the base. The base is getting there. Just need this top bit, and then we stick it on top, like that. Obviously, with that bit bottom, like that. So you can see where I'm going with it. There you go. A better idea of it this morning, or so I said this afternoon. A better idea of it to what it's going to look like. But I don't think that's centre. What I'll have to do is when the base is completely dry, I'll have to tip the base upside down on this and make sure it's centre, and then draw around the bit, centre it, and then stick it on pretty much. So you guys know what I mean. It's looking okay. It's getting there. Just a bit of progress need to be here and here, and I think we're all good. Alright, so I've done a bit of an update on the base, a little bit, trying to make it stick. So what I've done is, I've cut off a little bit of wood and put it there to cover that gap. And then with this gap here, I've done this, I've cut a bit of wood off and stuck it there. I know it's a bit sticking up, but once it's all dry, I'll cut it off. But for now, I don't want to touch it because it will all fall apart, but it's looking better than it was, that's for sure. It's not exactly straight in the middle, like it's not exactly straight, but well, I don't know. Can you tell it's straight or not? Probably not. No, it's not even straight, but that doesn't matter because obviously it's my take on the trophy. That bit will go on top of there when it's all dry. But what I'm gonna do is now get some glue, just stick it around the edges of where I've put these bits of wood. Hope it sticks, leave it dry, and then next video we'll put that on, and then we'll start drawing the bottom bit at the base. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like rating, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'm going to have a fight with this. If not, it's going in here, so it sticks. But if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like rating, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.